welcome in, guys. If you are new to me, my name is Jill. This is Wicked Pearls. I work for a company called It's Pearl Time, and we are here shucking oysters for pearls, dropping pearl drops for pearls and special goodies, and then setting them in jewelry that you can then, wear. So these are super, super fun and exciting. If you guys are new here, come on in. Let me know where you're joining from. And if you want to check out the site, wickedpearls.ca, wickedpearls.ca. People, hello, welcome in, you guys. Hello, Gigi Wesley, how are you? Guys, if you are new, we have games, we have games, we have trays, you buy in bulk, and you get to, buy in bulk and you save. All right, guys, welcome on in. If you are new to me, let me know where you're joining from. My name is Jill. I live in Canada, in Canada. I work for a company in the US. Currently, they are only hiring in the US. But if you are in Canada and want to do what I do, all you have to do is let me know and we'll put you on a wait list. Hey, Melissa. Hello, Silver. How are you? How are you doing? How has the move been, or are you still working on it? How are you? You're hot. Is it warm there? I got in my car this morning. It was like 17 Celsius, which is hot. So I was like, what is going on? It's early. And then I started driving around and it got down to 12. And I was like, okay, I can handle that. But I had to put my air conditioner on in my house this morning. I'm like, oh no, stress, that's not good. Don't be stressed. But I understand. It's 13 there, yeah. Welcome in, you guys. Who is calling me? I don't know. I'm not taking that right now. It looks like it might be the hospital. Probably calling me for some sort of test. Because I got lots of those. Welcome in, guys. If you are new here, my name is Jill. This is Wicked Pearls. We are doing a power hour every day in June. That's what month this is. I had to think for a second. A power hour every day in June. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're doing them at around 9:30 Pacific. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, they tend to be more in the evening, 6 p.m. Pacific. Sundays, just whenever I pop on. My regular live times are Thursday night and Saturday night. Common Pearl Top. Awesome. Well, I hope your day just gets better. Hey, Miss Tara, how are you? From here, Melissa. I'm gonna keep it in there for you. Okay, dismiss. I wonder who that was. I'm gonna look because I think I get these written texts now sometimes. No, not from that one. But sometimes I get texts that say what it is. Of course, I always want people to have good days, but I understand what it's like to have a stressed day. I did cry yesterday because at my doctor's appointment, my doctor kind of expects it from me, but it's all good. It's all good. Welcome in, guys. If you are new, we are doing the thing. We're showing up for ourselves because that's what we need to do. If you are new here, we are shucking oysters for pearls, dropping pearl drops for pearls, and there can also be jewelry in there. Hello, Lisa. Welcome on in. Thanks for saying something. Not everybody always talks, and it's kind of hard. Hello, Apple user. You're back. So our oysters have these gorgeous, gorgeous pearls in them. New, guys, every piece of full price jewelry will get as many oysters as there are pearls. So there is a new 12 pearl bracelet that is up for pre-order. I think it's still up for pre-order. You would get 12 oysters with that at no additional cost. So this ring you would get 1, this ring you would get 2. So if you guys want to check that out, you go to wickedpearls.ca. We have lots of new jewelry that have dropped recently. So that is super fun. I am in Canada. We do ship worldwide. The strongest hug ever. I'm going to give you the best one. Hello, Carolina. Are you just having that kind of day? We are 90 from today's goal. 90 until we hit today's goal. And then we can rest. What's up, kiddo?
I think I might puke now.
Why?
Only because the dog just puked in the entranceway.
Okay. She might eat it. Can you clean it up for me? You get a bag, or you take a garbage can, and you get the Lysol wipes, and you wipe it up, or you get some paper towel. The look on her face. You don't have to, but you could. No. I'll clean it up when I go upstairs. But you gotta learn to do these things, kid. Why is my light not on? That's how your sisters can puke too. No, I make them clean that up too. I'm such a mean mom. I mean, when they get to a certain age, I'm like, oh, can you handle it? Like, do you need my help? Well, one time my daughter says she remembers that she puked everywhere in the hallway downstairs, but I didn't realize, like, I thought it was just a little bit on the ground. So I was like, you got this, you can do this. And so she said that it took her like 2 hours of scrubbing the walls. I was like, why didn't you say something? She's like, I was too scared too. I was like, kid, I thought you just like... Pony Meets a Filmmaker. Welcome on in. I actually have YouTube too. All of these lives that I'm doing in June are going to be uploaded to YouTube. Right, Melissa? I was like, kid. She's like, no, Mom. It was on all the furniture. It was on all the walls. I was like, she's like, but now I can clean up anything. So she's like, it kind of worked out for me. You gotta learn at some point how to clean that kind of stuff up.
Yeah, I'm not getting a dog anymore. I'll just get a simple fish. Just a simple fish.
A simple fish?
Yeah. Unless I don't want a fish, I'll just live without any pets.
You can live without pets.
Or I'll get a hamster.
But what are you gonna do when you have kids? Because kids do the same thing. Kids pee, poop, and so the dog peed and pooped on the floor today too.
And puked.
And then puked. So, like, just saying, this isn't...
I heard... Okay.
It's the full spectrum!
I didn't know she puked, and I heard her doing something weird in the entranceway. I thought she was just eating a shoe. So I thought, oh, that might be okay. It's just a shoe. So I walk over, and I just see a bunch of red liquid in chunks.
Okay, we don't need to describe it. Ugh. My poor puppy. She is 13. She is getting old. She is as healthy as can be.
But she's sick.
No, she's not sick. We think she might be having seizures. The vet is as sure as I am. Like, we're pretty sure that's what it is. But they're not something that is treatable unless we spend like $6,000 to travel to a different dentist. Deep breath. I actually, that's part of my pot, so is the breathing thing. But yeah, so she's as healthy as can be. She just throws up once in a while. But most dogs do.
I've never seen her puke.
You've never seen her puke?
No.
Oh. Hey, Miss Kimmy. But yeah, she's a happy puppy. She loves to follow me
puke,
around.
But I've never seen our dog puke.
Oh. Well, every so often she does. Sometimes they get hairballs.
Hairballs? I thought
Yeah,
it was
from
a
licking
cat.
themselves. No, dogs can get them too. From cleaning themselves and licking themselves, and then the hair comes out, and then they get stuck in the throat. I see you, Apple user. I'm not on YouTube right now, so tap those screens, guys. Hit those. Tap, 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 tap. And if you hit that button down here, the little arrow that goes, whoop, and you press copy link, it doesn't send it to anybody you know, but it helps me get out there on the FYP. Yeah, what's up, guys? Hello, Sylvie. Oh my goodness.
Can you do a pearl drop?
No.
Aw,
No. Well, if someone buys a pearl drop, I can do a pearl drop. We could play games. We could do trays.
Can I play a game with you?
Let's do the game we played last night. We played a game of toss-up last night.
What's toss-up? Can you show me with the viewers?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah. So we play it with a deck that is
Tiny?
yeah, it's all the kings, queens, aces, tens, jacks. Yeah. It's all those. That's just what we're playing with.
And not like the other ones?
I hope you have a great day too, Melissa. Love to you. Yeah, so it's like 20 cards. So we're gonna go 1. This is your hand. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is your hand. Okay?
Whose hand?
Yours.
Oh,
well,
okay.
or the viewers. And this is my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we have the discard. So I go first. Okay. So I turn over the top card. And then you have a challenge for me. And then this one, aces are always low. So we're going to put it in the ace spot. And then we're going to flip this over. Ooh, it's a jack. So we'll put it in the jack spot. And flip this over. Ooh, it's an ace. So I'm done. So this goes in the discard because I already have an ace. I can't use that one.
Okay.
So now it's your guys' turn. You would take the ace because you need the ace. Put it in the ace spot. Then you get the queen. Put it in the queen spot. Jack. Put it in the jack spot. King. Put it in the king spot. No! No 10. So your turn is over. So now I get the king. Put it in my king spot. And I have an ace. So my turn's over. Your turn is over. So now you got to pull from here.
Okay.
Or, yeah, pull. We pull. Oof, it's a jack. Okay, so I have a jack, so I'm going to have to flip. Ooh, it's a queen. So I'm putting the queen down, and then I have a ace. So my turn is over. So now it's your turn. Oh, king. So your turn is over. Jack, my turn is over.
Wait, which goes in the...
Your turn is over. Oh no, what do we do when we run out of cards? My turn is over. Your turn is over.
Wait, were there no 10s in it?
What happened to all the 10? Oh, there they are. What happened to all the 10s? Where's the other 10s? Both need a 10, right? What happened to the other 10s? Why is there only... Oh, no.
That's a quite boring game.
My YouTube channel is at a Jillian Jambles. It should be linked up there. Right, Sabrina? Well,
You let you...
now I gotta find 10s to add to the pack.
You have a what?
A YouTube.
Channel?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I told you that the other day. You did know that. We had this whole discussion.
Yeah, but I can never find you.
That's because my YouTube is listed for adults. Are you an adult? No.
But try searching it on the TV.
Okay, so you want a blowfish face? What?
Try searching it on the TV.
You can't.
Why?
Because it won't let you see it unless you're logged in into an adult account.
Ah.
Ah! I'm not going to make no blowfish face today, but you keep it going on and having fun.
What other games are there?
What other games are there?
Yeah.
There's Twin It. We could totally do Twin It.
Yeah, Twin It.
Twin It.
Twin It. Twin It.
Twin It. All right. So let's get Twin It out. We have to use this deck of cards.
How many decks of cards do you own?
3. Well, I have a lot.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Brina. It's a day. It's a day. But we're doing it. We're here for Power Hour. If anybody wants to get in the lineup and get their own gorgeous jewelry, pearl drops, oysters, anything, all you have to do is go to wickedpearls.ca. We are hoping for 90 more to get to our goal today. If we make it an even 100, we will gift out a 20 code. All right. We are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the Apparently we can't play Twin It. I don't know why I'm missing cards. Okay, kid, we need help to find cards.
Why?
Because apparently I don't have all the parts of all the cards.
How many cards do you need?
Oh, I need one more here. Wait, is this? Trending live. King, 10, Jack, King, Queen, Ace, Queen. It's a Jack I'm missing. Okay, we'll add another one in. Good thing I keep the cards.
Now we have enough.
Now we have enough.
Yahoo!
And then what cards?
It's me, Mario.
I'm missing the 10s in that. I don't know if I have them. I might need a new deck.
Oh, I can go buy you one.
I think I have a new deck somewhere. No, the 10s are still here. Whoo, Jill. Oh, Jill. Hello, you guys. Welcome on in. If you are new to me, my name is Jill. Yeah, I even have a brand new deck in there if I needed one. I usually do. Just in case, because sometimes the decks get a little bit wrecked. We got twins last night, guys, in a pearl drop. These twins, when I tell you how stunning they are, I need to show you. They're getting set. Whew. Well, hey, we can fix it. We just fix it, right? That's all. Look at those twins. These purples that we got. They're 7.5, so they're going to go in the Sarah earrings. I'm super excited for the person who's getting them. I am. When I pulled those purples out, I was freaking out. I didn't even let them see them or tell them what color until I put them on salt. Because I was like, are you kidding me?
Could we shock like a pearl or a pearl drop for Daddy?
No.
Aw, why not?
You do realize that all of them cost me money, child.
Dad has no pearls.
That's okay.
He has my pearls.
Those twins are phenomenal. I agree.
I'm going upstairs.
Okay. Don't forget to not
Weekend.
step in stuff.
I know, it's the weekend for me.
It is the weekend for you. All right, let's get these really, really mixed up while we're talking. But what's up, guys? What are you doing for the weekend? I'm gardening. No. So she's home for a special reason today. She's not sick, none of that stuff. Her school is one of the schools hosting the regional track and field meet. So her school there's no school for her today because of it. Because of it. Hello, Maher. Welcome on in. So I woke her up for school this morning and everything. And then she wasn't getting ready. And I was like, oh, right, we had this conversation last night. So she's off today. My other two are at school. I actually will have to be off by 11:15 Pacific to go get my one at preschool. That's why I'm doing morning lives on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because he's at preschool. And then, yeah, husband's home, but he's actually in a course today. So he's at school too today. He has to do a safety course, so it gets paid for by work and they give him double time. So I can't really complain. But, oh, there's the Jack. It was still in the box. Jill. Seriously. I was like, how did I lose cards from 2 decks? 1 I can understand. 2? Yeah, yeah, so it's a good day for me today, but I have to do some gardening. I have a lot of gardening to do this weekend. I have not gotten anything done, with the last 2 days being doctor's appointments and doctor's appointments on top of doctor's appointments. So, but yeah, hopefully we can do a couple lives outside. I started to put up more lights in the garden and then got frustrated. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I gotta fix that diaphragm of mine. Last week was hectic. Ours too, but I didn't do much. My husband he took a couple. I might throw up. I'm apologize. I'll try and get off camera if I do. My husband took the last couple days off, or last weekend off, so he was home for a ball tournament, but he and the kids were at the ball field most of the weekend. So I just hung out. I had time to myself. It was lovely. But yeah, I have to get the garden in this weekend. So the plants are all being hardened. I'll take the kids and go get them a couple more plants at the nursery because they have their own little gardens this year. They're not happy about it because it's smaller than they wanted. But you know, what can I do? So they're getting their own little gardens, and then I'm going to get everything planted, seeded in, and hopefully get the new drip irrigation system set up so that watering will be easier too. Yeah, and then I have lights that I want to hook up from the house to the fence. I have to make sure they're long enough. I didn't measure. Whoops. And then I have some patio furniture. I made because we've been cleaning out the house. We've been decluttering. And so I had a lot of Rubbermaid totes left over, and I had 2 shallower ones. And I was like, I'm just going to give them their own totes because they wanted gardens. And I have no problem if they help me garden. But they like to dig stuff up, right? So I was like, you can have your own gardens. He, the youngest, he was not impressed with his little garden. He wanted the whole big back corner of our yard that I have plans for. I want to put a floating deck there. So I keep trying to commit. My husband would be on board. If I said, let's get a pool, he'd be like, all right, let's go. But it's me who says no. If I had the ability to have an in-ground pool that I could properly secure, it might be a different story. If I had, well, it's like, I was a lifeguard for 10 years, right? So for me, pools are like massive safety issues. But, you know, I would have one, an indoor or an outdoor pool, if it was in-ground, fenced, and I could put one of the net covers on it as well. And then that way I would feel much better. Or my dream, I don't know if you've ever seen them, there's like a hydraulic lift system pool. Hey, Colors with them, welcome back. So it becomes like a deck almost, and then it can drop down to like a wading pool height, and then it can drop down like all the way. So, and if I could get one of those, and then you can get them with the resistance swimming system, I would be on board with that. But that would be moolah, and I don't have it. How's it going? It's good. It's good. I'm actually having a pretty good day. We're still doing our 1 month challenge. We've been going live every day, at least an hour, and then uploading to YouTube. So, you know, but we're going to get out in the garden after. Yeah. So that, like, for me, it's just a safety thing having a pool. Like, I would love to have a pool, but it would have to be safe. Very busy. The last couple of days we've been live. We've been at doctor's appointments. We've been running around for other errands. It's just, yeah. I have a kid home today because her school has a track and field meet on, so she's not there. So, and then I have another kid I have to pick up from school here soon. But we're doing the mum thing. That's what we got to do. My husband's home now, so that's lovely. But he's in a course today, so he's busy too. So, whew. Yeah, he got a higher position. He got hired into like a more senior position not too long ago, and so now he has to work on some of his days off, and it drives me bonkers. But he's salary, so that I was not happy about. But he said, I'm not doing this job unless I get overtime pay because the salary is not worth it. So there's at least that. But yeah, he's been doing interviews on a lot of his days off and meetings on a lot of his days off. And today's a course, a safety course. So, but yeah, he's been doing interviews on a lot of his days off and meetings on a lot of his days off. And today's a course, a safety course. So, but yeah, he's been doing interviews on a lot of his days off and meetings on a lot of his days off. And today's a course, a safety course. So I just, usually on Fridays, safety course. So I just, usually on Fridays, this time of day on Fridays when he's home, he and I go for a lunch date and we run some errands and we just, talk because he just gets home on Thursday night. So Friday morning is kind of ours. Not this time. We have our favorite little breakfast spot that does like breakfast and lunch only. They're like a little mom and pop. They know our order, like one of those type places. There is so much to do always, and I gotta get out in the garden. That's really what I have to do. But we are showing up, and actually I'm amazed. So my numbers have been going up, 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 up from doing these daily lives. I'm losing connection constantly. I'm sorry. Every time I see it say lose connection, I try and stop talking, but what can I do? It still says lost connection. Hello, Beautificus. Oh my goodness, you guys. We've only been on for 27 minutes. We have another half hour to do. Oh, welcome in, guys. If you are new here, my name is Jill. This is Wicked Pearls. We are here shucking oysters for pearls, dropping pearl drops for pearls and jewelry and ribbons and charms and all the things. It still says I have no connection. So I don't know what's going on, but now we're at an unstable connection. They are, Brina. So when I met my husband, there was a little pub one that was like that. It says I lost connection again. My goodness. There was a little pub like that, and like when I had my babies, they would take the babies. The owners like were waiters and waitresses, so they would take the babies into the kitchen like to say hi to everybody, and they would make my kids special food because they had allergies. So like I love those little type of places. And then yeah, there's this one here and they're lovely. The food is delicious. Yeah, I don't know what's up with mine. It's just been my iPad. Maybe it's my VPN. I don't know. Because yeah, it just keeps doing it. Hey, Machina. I should I should disconnect it and do all the things like clear my cache and stuff like that after today. I should. Yeah, I took my iPad with me to the doctor's yesterday because I had notes written. I had everything. But I am super excited. We have a plan. So now I just need to find my preferred salt pills. We're okay now? Awesome. Yeah, I love it too. I'm so happy. I'm feeling better. I have some energy. I mean, I know I'm not where I need to be, but we'll get there. So found out that, I was on blood pressure pills because we thought my blood pressure was high. And it was briefly because of some medication I was taking. And then they switched me from a blood pressure pill to like a pill that controls my heart rate, but also can control my blood pressure. Well, so they put me on a Holter, a 24-hour blood pressure monitor. And she's like, so your blood pressure was an average of 106 over 62 the entire time. I'm like, that might be why I don't always feel the greatest. That combined with the tachycardic heart, like, oh. Yesterday I had like over 12 minutes of tachycardia. That is not fun. But yeah, by the yesterday afternoon, after we went live, I literally said to my husband, I'm like, I'm going to lay down. I said, I can't sit up anymore. I'm just exhausted. So I do notice when I have a really busy day, if I've done too much, then my body will act up. But when I am having a normal day and I'm making sure that I'm well hydrated and I have all the salt in my system, we are good. But it's just interesting because like everyone's like, oh, you must have high blood pressure. No, it's low. And it gets lower when I exercise, like dangerously low. So, but we are good. I need to get the kids and I on a protein heavy diet again. That is necessary. So, let's see. But yeah, I have to do the whole mast cell diet. I have to figure out what I can do on it because I have so many other restrictions. Like, it's just, yeah. But we'll get it figured out. But like, I'm walking around carrying 40-pound bags of dirt now. Like, it's nothing. So I'm definitely feeling better. I definitely have some strength back. I have, the ability to do things back. Still hard. It's still slow, but we're getting there. If you guys are new here, welcome on in. My name is Jill. We are shucking oysters for pearls that you can then have set in gorgeous, beautiful jewelry. Every full price jewelry item that you purchase gets you as many oysters as there are pearls. Yeah, and that's a thing. And I want to try and do some more plant-based proteins like lentils and stuff, but it's getting my kids on board and my husband on board. They do beans a little bit, but yeah, like I have noticed that when I'm on a protein heavy diet with less than 100 carbs a day, like 50 to 60 is where my body is the happiest. But I don't know about my kids. And so that's going to be the hard part because I don't really want to alter them on a diet that much. I'd rather they make that choice for themselves when they're an adult, but have those options so that they can pick what feels best for their body, So I'm going to have to figure it out. But a high protein based diet is best for this. So, all those things I'm told not to do for my health. Eat salt, eat a lot of protein. But, and my chest pain, Brina, like this is the best part. The chest pain I've been having, as long as I have enough potassium in my system. And everybody's like, bananas. Well, I'm allergic to bananas and have been since I was 5. So, it makes sense that I don't have the proper balance because I don't eat that much. And that drives people nuts when I say that, but it's true. So, like, it makes sense that my minerals and vitamins are all off and it's causing issues. And, with celiac, you don't absorb things as well anyway. So I've never really taken a bunch of supplements because they don't absorb as well. So even the ones I'm taking right now, like, I know they're working, but I know they're not working at where they need to be working. So yeah, and then the salt pills I found, they're like they're termed a medical food, so they're potassium and sodium and high levels of both, but they're really hard to find. And so I said to the doctor, I'm like, can we get this prescribed? And she's like, she was looking and looking. She's like, I don't know. I've never even heard of it before, and kept looking. And she's like, it doesn't look like you can, because it's also expensive. So it has to be paid out of pocket too, which rarely happens again. But I mean, I could probably apply for the disability tax credit now that we know what's wrong, and then get back paid. So there's that. We'll see. But no, things are doing good. We have a plan for the kids, which is good. Hopefully they will be able to control it lifelong. But there's just not very much info on it, right? So, like, I was born in the 80s, and it was originally described in the 40s, but there was no information on it until 93. And even the little bit of information they have it on it from the early 90s is small. So it's tough. It's like, I've been going to the doctor for some mystery illness since I was a kid, right? And my mom would take me and my doctor would run the tests and say there's nothing wrong with me, or it was growing pains, or it was fibromyalgia, or I would probably have arthritis in my leg, which I do in my shoulders, done by a bone scan. But, shoulders and my elbows, which are the only parts that don't really bug me that much. But yeah, so it's just frustrating because the doctor should have known, because in the 90s I was going to the doctor for this issue and it was not well known and they didn't think, so it's just been interesting. Telling people, when I exercise I just about die. Like, literally, the occupational therapist was like, so you need to keep your heart rate down. We're all learning together. And then part of the issue is that, of course, my kids don't always love to listen to mom. So then they need to hear it from the doctor. But then the doctor doesn't always have the best information. So I'm trying to relay the information to the doctor at the appointment so then she can agree with me and relay it back to the kids to get them to listen. It's like, yeah, so that's right. And we need to add X, Y, and Z in there. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, it'd be good. She's like, she literally said to me yesterday, she's like, I know nothing about this. She's like, the little bit I know, you know more than me. She's like, I need you to get help for me. She's like, so I'm sending you to everybody and then we can treat the kids. But she knows she's going to start seeing it more. So it's good for her. It's good for everybody, I guess. Because if anybody doesn't know, POTS is actually a side effect of long COVID. And so it's not great. My mother-in-law just got diagnosed with POTS due to long COVID. So she called me up. She's like, what do I need? And I was like, we're Amazon. You need a bunch of stuff. We sent her a shower chair and a handle for the shower and salt pills and salt chewables and a watch to monitor her heart rate. So she's like, I feel spoiled. She's like, these packages just kept showing up. I'm like, yeah, we had to get you all the stuff. It's not all the stuff, but it's enough, so to get started at least. And then she can see if it helps her or not. Yes, it really is, Brina. So my research, my understanding of how it all works together, because POTS is like part of a triangular disease, right? So you got POTS here, and then you got a connective disorder here, which is generally hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos, and then you have mast cell activation, which is where you get your allergies and your stomach issues. And so it is literally a triangular disease, and then around it there's a circle, and inside that circle is things like ADHD and TMJ and fibromyalgia and migraines and all those other little things. And then around that there's like a square of like all these other little symptoms, and they're all connected. Like because POTS is you don't have enough fluid in your system so your brain's not working properly, right? So no wonder I get brain fog and ADHD symptoms and, and the anxiety and the depression. It's all interconnected because there's just not enough blood volume in your body, basically. And so you have to figure out how to do that. And so I'm trying to get therapeutic IVs for me and the older two, at least. But she doesn't even know what to rate for that. So it's like, she's like, I don't know what to give you. She's like, I would do it. Because there are times when my kids get so sick that they probably need to be in the hospital on an IV. Me too. Like, I get so sick, but literally we do not have the energy to even move to the hospital. So, yeah. Well, and it could be perimenopause, because I think I'm dealing with that too. Because there's been some changes in my hormonal feelings, but my tests all come back normal. And tests aren't really normal because they're within an accepted range. But unless you're testing yourself all the time for some of this stuff, you don't notice those little blips, right? So, but with POTS, I'm pretty sure, because for me it's genetic. I was born with it. My kids were all born with it. Like, they showed symptoms right away. And so, but again, there are things like eczema and allergies and little things that you don't necessarily always notice. And so it's just been interesting, really interesting. But I think that they're going to find something on the X gene, because it is mainly like a female at birth predominant disease. So that's also why there's no information on it, because so few males are affected. But there are males affected, of course, because males have the X gene. So I think there's something on the X gene. But I'm not a geneticist. I'm not so I'm just a little armchair mom, Dr. Mom, So, but yeah. And then it can be triggered by other people. And since it's so predominantly female, and so many females I know struggle with tiredness and brain fog and unexplained pain and stomach issues and all these things, I really think that as a whole, as females, we just need more salt and potassium and water, and we need that blood volume higher. But because science has studied men for so long, they need a lower level, and I mean, I know that when I chose foods as a kid, I gravitated towards those salty foods, and like, that was just what I gravitated towards. And I've always been a big drinker of water, like, always. I don't drink coffee. I rarely drink soft drinks. Like, even if I do get a soft drink, I drink 3 sips because it's way too sweet. I just am craving the bubbles, and I can't do artificial sweeteners, so I wish I could do pickles. I really do. Because I love vinegar. I love the smell. I love the taste. I love salt. I love dill. And I love cucumbers. I just don't like them as pickles. But yeah, pickle juice is a really good one. It's a really good electrolyte. So, do you have a smartwatch, Brina? Because if you do, we can test you easy enough. There's a few different types of pots, though. See, that's what I notice. So I didn't have one. I had one a while ago when I was coaching cheer, and I noticed my heart doing weird things, but it wasn't weird enough for me to be like, oh, that's this, this, and this. And so when I was in December, when we went to the West End Mall, so the biggest mall in Canada, it goes back and forth between the Mall of America on which one's bigger, because they both keep expanding. But I got really, really sick, and I had a full on, like, I was sweating. I don't know how I didn't pass out in stores. Like, I got very sick in the mall. One day I couldn't even leave the hotel room. We were there for a few days with my husband because I had a doctor's appointment. And my husband got really concerned because he saw how sick I was getting. And so I took his smartwatch and was just kind of watching the heart rate monitor on it. And I was like, something's not right here. And so that's when I kind of said, like, something's not right. So I got the Apple Watch, and it was before December 24th. So I got the oxygen on it. But there's this app. It's called Tachymon, and it was made by a dad in Vancouver for his daughter who has POTS, so she can monitor it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you can afford to get one, I would totally get one. Just because it's giving me so much data. Like, on my phone app, even, I can see exactly where we realized what was wrong with me, because my exercise level went from nothing to, oh, we figured out what's wrong and now she can do stuff. So it's interesting. And I have issues laying down, so my blood pressure plummets when I lay down on my right side. Like, I literally feel the blood draining from my left side if I don't have enough blood volume. And I can take my blood pressure on my left, sitting up, on my left, on my back, on my right, and it will always go super low on my right, which is somewhat normal, but not as low as it goes. And then when I exercise, so when I'm standing up exercising, walking on a treadmill, what they figured out was they put the cuff on me, the blood pressure cuff, and took my blood pressure, which is hard to do when you're exercising because the blood pressure machine doesn't like it. But my blood pressure was plummeting. Like, we're talking 90 over 50, 80 over like 45. Like, it was not good. So I'm not allowed to exercise standing up. I have to exercise sitting down now. Right? So it's most likely a blood. And if you don't eat really well or take your vitamins or drink a lot of electrolyte drinks, because I was always told they were bad for you, right? So I never really drank them. Then you get deficient. And if you've had an illness or you've had a baby, because all of those can trigger it. So, like, and if you have a hard time, like, so there's also something called air hunger. And so sometimes I will catch myself not breathing properly. I hold my breath a lot and stuff like that. And that is also it. The hiccups, if you get a lot of hiccups, if you yawn a lot, the yawning is air hunger. You're trying to get more air into your lungs, basically. So, like, I just noticed there, I talk without breathing, and I can keep going for quite a little while. I still haven't taken a breath, but now I'm getting that air hunger, and I'm just going to keep talking, but I still haven't breathed, right? So, now I need a breath. And so, it's just weird things that I do, and things that... Inhalers, of course. Yeah, it was me going to the cardiac rehab at the hospital to try and figure out why exercise was making me so incredibly ill. Like, I should have been in an ambulance a couple times, and it was making me so sick that I needed... like, I wanted to exercise. I wanted to go for a walk. I wanted to hang out with my kids in the backyard, but I literally couldn't. And so they sent me to the cardiac rehab, and that's where I got diagnosed, basically. Like, I mean, she couldn't diagnose me, but she's like, this is what's happening. And we could see it on my watch happening. And also times I would get, my O2 saturation will go really low. Like, it's gone down in the 40s before. That's not good. It goes down to 85 on a regular basis. And then, yeah, when I stand up, I go tachycardic. My heart rate goes really high. So, like, yesterday, I went to the bathroom before I went to the doctor. I got off the toilet and then went to get dressed. From the time I got off the toilet till the time I got dressed, got my kid ready, got in the car, my watch did not stop beeping at me, because it beeps if it goes 30, and then it beeps higher if it goes 40 above, and then it beeps even higher if you're like 50 above. And so like it was screaming at me. And then I kind of got my heart settled down and I was sitting at my doctor's office, and various reasons I got a little upset, and I'm sitting there and my doctor walks in and she sees I'm upset. She knew I was before she walked in, and she's talking to me and she's like, "What's that beeping?" I'm like, "My watch is yelling at me. I'm tachycardic." And she looks at it, because if you guys look, this is your average heart rate. So right now I'm sitting at 73. My heart rate is 74. And then you have your change. So when this goes to like, you know what? This is a men's t-shirt from Walmart that I just cut the top of and the sleeves. And I actually have a video way back where I show how to cut shirts. So that's literally what it is. It was a $5 men's Walmart shirt. Thank you. I like them for hanging around the house because I run hot and I don't like wearing clothes. I like being comfortable. But I often have people FaceTiming me for my job, and then I often have kids' friends coming over. So I like something comfy. And this, if I get bleach on it, or I get cleaning supplies, or I'm painting, or I'm doing something, whatever. That's kind of how I feel about it. But yeah, and then you make them cute and comfy and whatever. So there's so many fun ways to cut shirts. I love it. She'll be running. I am though, right? Like the fact that I have started wearing clothes on a regular basis, that is one of the reasons I want land. Is so that I can go outside and there be no one around, just playing in my garden. That is the goal. And my kids, like my older kid, she's like, do we? She's just as like, I don't say we're like nudists because we're not. It's more just, thank you. I love the orange. It's more we're just like, whatever, comfortable around, the family. And my oldest is like, ugh, but she does it too. So, but yeah, no, people know, like if my kids are having their friends over, they'll text the family group chat, like, put some clothes on, because my husband always is in his underwear. He never wears pants. Like, total Murray Goldberg type style. So, as soon as he comes in the door, he will drop those pants. You should wear orange more. We have the same face because you just stole a picture and put it on as your profile picture. I mean, it happens often. You're a troll. We got a pencil for you around here. But, as long as you're nice, you can stay. So, just don't be mean here, and you're welcome. How long have we been live? Ooh, 53 minutes. All right, guys, we got to do 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes at least, if not longer. Oh my goodness. Hello, Star. Welcome on in. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Thank you. I'm partial to black, the whole witchy thing. But I do like the jewel tones. An orange scrunchie, I could do that. I make scrunchies. This is an old one that I made for a crafting business I used to have, and I was like, I need a scrunchie, so I grabbed it. We are here shucking oysters for pearls that you can then set in jewelry. We also have these super fun pearl drops. Unstable connection. All right. Pearl drops are one of my favorite items, because they're like our little, how do we say this? I don't know. Like they're a little fun, I don't want to say reuse, but like, so Headquarters opens a bunch of oysters when they get them for quality control, color matching. If a pearl gets damaged, they'll replace it. So they have a lot of pearls. And they were like, we have all these pearls at Headquarters. What are we going to do? And how are we going to get them to the customers? So they started making pearl drops. So there is pearls in here. There can be jewelry in here. I actually have a size 5 cage ring that if anybody's interested in, all you have to do is get yourself a pearl drop. This came out of a pearl drop. Me too. So these are fun. I love the pearl drops. And apparently we're supposed to get special ones soon. So they're all, so this is probably the last batch of colored ones that I will have. They're all going to come in Pearl Time Pink. Pearl Time Pink from now on. So that's super fun. So the water won't go funky colors. And our boxes got redesigned. So if you guys haven't seen them, these are our current boxes. So they open up kind of on the side here. They have the logo. They're gorgeous. They're really good quality. And I love the fact that, you know, because we all get lots of boxes, you can use these in your drawers, in your office, in your bathroom as little organizing drawers, right? So these are awesome. But the new ones, when they open up, they kind of open up, they sit like this, the logo is this way, and then there's another little piece that connects here, and they open up like this. So those look super cute because for display and stuff, I love that idea. So watch for those coming soon. Apparently people are starting to get them already, so I cannot wait to see what they look like. But yeah, and now every full price piece of jewelry comes with a number of pearls in that setting. So if you use a code on your setting, you're not going to get your oysters, but if you do pay full price for them, you will. It's like a little bonus for us to use. So like these earrings, the Shantays, they are 6 pearls. So you would get 6 oyster openings. Now, you're not guaranteed twins in all those openings, so we would have to make some sort of a deal. But yeah, unless you want like rainbow earrings, these would be super cute. Because I want to do the Lin's as rainbow earrings, but these ones could do rainbow earrings too, where each one is a different color, red, orange, yellow, and then like the other one is green, blue, and indigo or violet, like your choice, right? So I think those would be super cute. I'm waiting for the Lin's to come back in. There is a new cuff bracelet, guys. It is super cute. It is under the Bold and Beautiful collection. It is on pre-order right now. It will be moving to the Forever collection, but it is called the Ashley bracelet. It is a wrap bracelet, like a cuff wrap, and it has 12 pearls. You can set 12 different pearls in it. It flew off the shelves when it was released in under an hour. So the first day it was released, or maybe it was like in under 2 hours, but it was quick. It flew off the shelves. They put it up for pre-order, and I think that one's almost sold out too. So if you're looking for it, we can shuck your 12 oysters now. I can send them in, or shuck whatever we're gonna shuck, and set your 12 pearls now, and then we can send them in. And by the time that the jewelry shows up at HQ, the pearls will be there, and then they can set them right when they get in and send it off to you. So if you guys are interested in that, you can go to wickedpearls.ca. Welcome. Guys, if you're new, my name is Jill. We are shucking oysters for pearls, and then the pearls you can have set in jewelry. These are the Rihanna earrings. I love them, but they are currently off the site. If you guys see something you love on the site, I will tell you right now, if you see it, you love it, you want it, grab it. We cannot guarantee that things will stay on the site. We also have a clearance section. Everything in the clearance section is 65% off, but not right now. If you use our Pearly deals, so if you buy 2 and use Save 20, you save 20% on both items. If you buy 3 and use Save 25, you save 25%. And if you buy 4 items and use Save 30, you'll save 30%. So you can actually stack those on our clearance items. So you can save an additional percentage on the clearance items. Look at this little cage that is in the clearance. It is called the Scarlet Cage. Now it does come on a necklace. I took it off to take the pearl in and out. But I bought a second one because how cute are they going to be? I'm going to turn them into little cage earrings. I'm super excited for that. So I'm going to have to do that on my own, but they are just the cutest little cage possible. I wonder if the little pearls will fit in here because I don't see a hole big enough that they could get out. Let's try that. Let's try that while we're here. If you guys are new, we are doing an hour a day, at least an hour, sometimes more, lives on TikTok, and for the month of June. So if you are wanting to come back, hit that follow button, and then yeah, we'll be back every day. All right, I got some of these tiny ones. I'm in love with the jewelry too. Like, even my husband likes it. He's not a big jewelry guy, and so how many of these little ones can I get in? Can I get in 3? Can I get? Ooh, no, I cannot get 3. I can get 2. Huh? I thought these little ones were gonna be nicer to me. Here, let's see if I can get even smaller ones. There's these tiny silver one. Will that work? Hello, Maggie. I'm in love with my rings. No, I can only get 2 littles in here. 2 littles, that's okay. But that's cute too. We can put 2 in here. Love that. And then it just changes the look. You can put a big pearl in. Welcome in, Maggie. How are you? I just love this little selection of the tiny pearls. I have a few of them. I didn't get the oysters with them, so these are all ones I shucked with other people. Right, Brina? I'm super excited to make them into earrings. And then some of these I need to set. These ones especially. These orchids I'm setting in studs and the Xylani. So I need to do that. Ooh, I need to pick a pearl. I forgot. I have an order myself that I never printed out. I gotta do that. Because, oh, we got the puzzle piece, you guys. We got the puzzle piece. Just a second. Boop. I like making the puzzle piece. All right. We have an order. It's the jasp. So we need a pearl for the jasp. It's a necklace. Let's see if we can find it. Where did I put my phone? Where did I put my phone? You guys, I would lose my head if it wasn't... There it is. Glued on. Or it's stuck on. Or whatever it is. All right, let me look. And see what the jasp is. I'm super excited for it. So it's a necklace that you can also wear as like a bracelet. And it is in the clearance section. It's super cute. And it comes with like a rice pearl on it, but like a big one. And then you can also add another pearl onto the back of it. So this is the jasp. So we need to pick this pearl. What color should we put with it? Just let me have the other picture. Let me have the other picture. So this is the other picture. So there's a lot of colors in it. So we can kind of choose any color we want, really. But what? What do we want? There's blue. There's light green. There's orange. There's purpley beige. There's white, yellow. There's a little bit of everything. It is a cute one, right, Brina? I don't know. Okay, let's get the pearls out and let's look. Hello, Rachel. Welcome on in. Like, I want to say this one would be amazing, but I also want this one on a ring, so. Okay, we could do the blue. The blue would be pretty on it. but I said a lot of blues. So we could do an orange. This orange is gorgeous. We could do a light green. Hello, Joey Page. Welcome on in. And there is kind of a pink, but it's like a coral pink. It's not a pink pink. I don't really have one in here. So, hello, T-Bone. I'm gonna get a lighter blue out too. Okay. And a labby. And a labby. We're going to pull a labby too. Why not? Okay. These are our options for this bracelet, guys. This is the bracelet. These are the colors. And then these are the colors I kind of pulled. I have a couple I'm leaning towards here. But what do you guys think? So we got that light labby, that light blue, the light green, and then the dark green, the big orange, and then the darker blue. I have two I'm leaning towards. Two. What do you guys think? Welcome in, guys. If you are new here, my name is Jill. This is Wicked Pearls. We are shucking oysters for pearls and doing all the things. So, welcome on in. Zombie friend. I don't want a zombie friend. Did you guys hear about the new possible pandemic? I don't want to ruin your day, but it ruined mine last night. What color, guys? What color do you think? I have two I'm leaning towards, but I want to hear your guys' opinion. Which one of these colors for this bracelet? Hello, Jennifer W. I gotta go soon, too. You got some lunch? Nice. Nice. I need you guys' help. I could narrow it down to the two I'm thinking of. Do you want me to do that? The two I think I like the best are the big orange and the big light blue for this bracelet. So again, these are the colors on the bracelet. And these are the two I'm looking at. What do you guys think? And it's going to go on the back. It's a necklace, but I'll probably wear it as a bracelet more. No one's going to help me? That's okay. That's okay. But I do have to go pick my kid up, so I'm going to have to hop off here pretty quick, you guys. You are all awesome. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. It'll be in the evening tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time here on the TikTok.